Alright, good morning. We're back at LAX. After a long time, we were in Atlanta for a few days. And now we are back. Back better than ever. And what else could we possibly have out here? Well, we got a 757 just down over there. That one heading to Washington Dulles, flight 2268. And then we have a Air Canada Max 8 over there, waiting for its departure. It might be a north side takeoff. It might be a north side takeoff over there. And then we got Spirit over there. We got Spirit pushing back from the gates, from the new west gates over there. Boy, don't they look nice to me? And then if you guys are in the stream, like and subscribe. Really helpful for what's to come next for the channel. Anywho, we have this plane also still sitting here. Now it's pushing back from the gates of Terminal 6, and we got this American 737-800. This one is a south side takeoff, judging by the way it's taxiing over there. Judging by it is taxiing, and oh, there it goes. There it goes. So it is gonna be a north side takeoff. There's the other one over there. That one's heading to Las Vegas. That one's flight 1010. It's an A320. Let's go back to Air Canada. This one, presumably, is either a north side or a south side departure. Let's see where it goes. Make a left. Come on, make a left. Okay, good. Okay, so we'll see this one be a south side takeoff. That one being a north side takeoff along with that other plane over there. We got the Frontier plane looking like a south side departure. Looks like it, but who knows? But also, what time will it do to us? So the last time I was here, I couldn't really stream. Well, my lens was also badly damaged because I was in San Diego and I accidentally dropped the lens, so it was blurry, and that's what caused it to be blurry. It's because of the damage it took. We have a 737-900ER. Right over there. This one's a 737-900ER coming in from Austin, Texas. Let's go back over there to the 900ER. We have the 757-300. Should be rolling down at 25 right. Also, here's the Spirit A320 again. So I did hear that this airline might be going bankrupt. So they might file for bankruptcy again, and it would not look good on pretty much on everyone who's flying that airline. If they go bankrupt, then either United, Delta, or American might swoop in and give them a rescue fare just in case if they do go bankrupt. Here's the 757. That went off to Dulles. Never mind, this A320 will be going to the north side. What a shame. What a shame for such a young plane to do that. That is a big shame. Shame on them. We have a 777 over there. This one's heading to Honolulu. We got another plane taking off over there. It's another 757 or A321. Probably another 757. That one took off too. That other 757 was taken off to Chicago, flight 1946. Looks we have another plane on final approach. Just over there. Flying another 737 over there. So we'll be here for about a couple hours or two. After that, we're going to end it right there. Go ahead, change the focus on here. It's really a bugger. Let's see, there it is over there. We'll go over here, wait for the plane to arrive. That one coming in from the new Dulles route from between here and LAX. This one's operated by MAX 8. This one is actually the newer routes we don't see out here every little once in a while. I've never seen them fly to Dulles. So this is technically a new start I see over here. So it is over there on the other side. We're all over here because of the shade and don't want my equipment to heat up. So it's over there. We're back after probably like almost a month. Not almost a month, like 3 weeks maybe. There it is over there. That's the newer route, operated by a MAX 8. Let's see what we got over there. It is a very nice, pleasant morning out here. We got a lot of them out here. Back to the MAX 8 over here. Now this one is a newer one. I believe this is operated by a newer MAX 8. Let's go ahead and check the iPad. This is a 2017 built MAX 8. So this one is flight 436. This one's operated by a 737 MAX. Look at that. This is the newest route from American. We also got some more, but I've known they've flown the LA to Atlanta route, which is also competed with some of the low-cost carriers. Here comes 737 MAX 8 with Air Canada. That one is flight 774. That one heading to Montreal, Canada on a MAX 8. Oh, here, look at this. We got Zip Air, zip it on down to Fort Worth. All right. And then we have a strange United plane sitting over there. I can't tell if that's an A320. Supposedly, this looks like an A320. This is probably going to be either just staying here at the United within the remote parking area, or will be towed back to Terminal 7 or Terminal 8. Right over there. Here's a private jet. Can't tell what that kind of sounds like the kind of Winnie PW 2000 engines. Not gonna lie. So yesterday, 24 right was closed for the usual maintenance, but now has since reopened since yesterday afternoon. So it's awesome to see both runways operational again. Also be back here at Imperial Hill. Here's the Frontier plane again. All right, let's go back to there's another United 737 MAX over here. This one's a MAX 9. Here's a MAX again. Not every day you get to see this type of stuff. Oh, look at this. This one's going to go all the way to Dockweiler. Good luck with your cruel summer. okay, another of the Taylor jokes, okay? Just wanted to bring that up just for a friend of mine. Okay, anyway, I just had to bring up that one and only joke. And that's it. No more jokes. No more jokes. We're done. We're done, okay? We got another private jet. And then we have an A321neo, first of which, this is from Orlando, which could be the future home of AvCon for 2027. I went to the one for Atlanta this year, but the thing, they're saying it might be in a tropical country, in a tropical area in 2027. We don't know what day, we don't know what month it's going to be, but I did hear it day events. Sorry about that. We got more. They got more ad geeks out here. Gonna be here for the Big Sunday show. So only on Airline Videos Live. I recommend them. Go check out the channel. They're really fun. Go check out the Big Sunday show. It's gonna be a blast once you watch it. There's gonna be a lot of jokes. So a lot of these are too comedic. For the people that love aviation, like myself. There's the Hawaiian A330. Okay, so there's airport ops on one of the taxiways. So I'm assuming it won't be open. Assuming they just shut down the taxiway. Here goes Spirit over there. Probably might be the last ones on stream to watch this bird take off. Hopefully not. That went off to Las Vegas, flight 1010. That was an A320. Looks like we have a 777. It looks like a 300 ER. Looks like one of those 777 300 ER freighters. I've never seen that before. I've seen many 777 300 ER passenger planes, but never a 777 300 ER freighter. That's kind of rare to see here in LAX. I've seen it. I saw a video actually of a plane similar to this. But it didn't go well. I had to perform a go-around. All right, let's go back over here. We have a Zip Air zipping on over here to Tom Bradley. Okay, there goes the plane's moving again. It's over there. Oh yeah, it's turning around. It's turning around. I don't know what's the route. Is it coming out of here out of LAX, or is it a different type of route? That is not looking good over there. Let's go back over here. It looks like we have a lineup of planes out here. Let me go ahead and check the iPad again. So that one is actually an arrival from San Francisco. We'll be over there in just a couple of weeks. On over there to San Francisco. We're gonna be in Bayfront Park. beautiful park over there. I've seen all the good reviews about it. In fact, a lot of great things about it too. There's a United Max 9. This one heading to Cancun, Mexico. That one flight 1276. That one heading to Cancun, Mexico. Anyway, we got the Hawaiian plane. Looks like it's pushing back into the gates. Or maybe not. It's just gonna stay there for a good while. So we do have a American 787-9 leaving later today. I won't be here for that, but if you do want to go see it take off in action, go to Airline Videos Live's channel and they'll have all of it for you. They even have over there at the H Hotel, 24 hours cameras over there. They have two. One over here and one on the north side of LAX. So we got another United Max takeoff over here. I'm not sure what happened over there. They just had a little wing turbulence over there, probably because of the other plane over there. That one off to, let's go see what's off. It could be a Boston bound flight. That one headed to, that one over there heading to Boston. Yep, this one's flight 1783. This one you see during the winter season is operated by 757-200. Going on about the Dreamliner flight, that was flight 2096. That was also a Newark bound flight. This is actually heading to Newark Liberty Airport in New Jersey. Next week, Airline Videos Live, I know I'm talking a whole lot of amazing things. Go ahead into Phoenix Sky Harbor, catch all their content over there. They're right beside me. They're getting ready for their big Sunday show. It's always great when they have the big Sunday show one over there. Here's the A321neo again. This one came in from Orlando, Florida. This one's an A321neo. This plane was honestly amazing. I couldn't say a whole lot less about this plane. This plane was amazing. Hearing those CFM engines roar like we've never seen them before. Also here there's a 777-300ER. This one actually heading to the American hangar. If they have such huge room for such big airplanes like these. Such big planes. Whoops, did it cut off? I think it cut off. Let's see. We're gonna have to change it. There we go, we're back. Sorry about that, folks. The thing cut off. So, hey, would you look at this? There's a 757 over there. Tell over there. That's 757. Over there. Send it to you. To 2. There we go. We got a better quality, I guess. No idea. I think we can see better from here. Sorry about that, we had some technical difficulties, but quickly we just resolved it. Alright, this one, let's go see on the iPad, see where this plane came from. This one, actually though, let's see where it came from. I know. Taking forever. Uh-oh. Another technical difficulty. boy, looks like we got some issue. Unplug it and plug it back in. Check over here. There we go. Yep, we got it to work, so apparently just shut off. Sorry about that again. Something's wrong with my camera. I don't know, but it just happens. Not sure how on earth did that happen. Okay, there's the A320 over here. But unfortunately, I can't like record on this. Okay then. There it is over there. This one heading to Terminal 7, I guess. Let's see. Let's see where this plane might go. There's a 300ER again with America. This plane could be possibly be heading on over here to the hangar. This plane over here must have come from somewhere. Don't know where. Don't know where it came from. Oh, this plane came from Newark. Flight 2434. That's a neat surprise, I think. There's Hawaiian again. Hasn't pushed back yet. Waiting on the flight to Lahui. I know summer's around the corner, yes. But it could wait a little bit longer. Okay, there we go again. That's JSX up there for you. There you go, that's JSX. JSX, I have no idea where JSX is going, but we'll use my... So, JSX was actually a Sierra J700ER. I thought, oh, so that one heading to Denver. Why not just use mainline aircraft? Kind of like how Delta or United do it, or Southwest. Southwest. They're an all Boeing aircraft type customer. There's a Kalita Air 777 over there, just waiting to depart. Let's see where to go. Where'd that plane go? There it is. And then we got another. Looks like a private jet. Looks like a Cessna type plane. That one will also be headed out for the Puerto Vallarta route, Flight 319, in just under an hour or two. Now, oh, this one's an A321neo. This one probably either came from Denver or Chicago. Look at that go. Wow. So now they're going to add the United Coastliner routes. This one is exclusively used on California routes, such as San Francisco to Newark, or here, LAX to Newark, but not on 787s. Now we'll be on A321neo flights, which is nice. Also, look at this. We got our first freighter for the day. That one's, I believe, Latam Cargo. That one heading somewhere. I don't know. Let's wait for it to load. Sometimes it takes them a while. That one heading to Seattle Tacoma, or SeaTac. However you pronounce the word. There's another A321neo. Wherever it may take you. So that Dreamliner, I believe it's over there. You can tell if it's a four-door airplane, then it's a Dreamliner. If it has different wings, if it has the same wings as 7478, they share the exact same commonality. All right, there it is over there. being towed back to terminal number 7. Here's the 737-900ER, and here's the Neo. This A321neo. Let's see if the focus is. No, we can fix it. So I'm playing music on their thing. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Don't remind me. Just don't remind me. Don't remind me of that. We're almost to the top of the hour, which is our only top of the hour because we don't have any more hours left. Get it? Because we don't have any more top of the hours. We're gonna be running out. This is our only shot at it. That's the only shot we have. Okay, looks like we have another plane arriving. The lens again. Make sure it's up on me. It's right up there. I wouldn't be really too worried about. Also, there's a Hawaiian A330 taxiing on over to the north side. Should have been the south side. How dare you? Also, we got a special Star Alliance plane. This was the Star Alliance sliver with United. They just got ITA Airways. I wish they're gonna sit in the Sky Team much longer, but the Lufthansa group decided, yeah, you know what, we'll just buy them. I don't know. I want to have it to United, but safe to say their legroom on United Airlines is the worst legroom I haven't seen the legroom, but wow, legroom's not that great when you fly with them. I wouldn't really recommend them. I wouldn't really recommend this to any type of person who loves aviation. I'd recommend them like Delta or American Airlines. They do better, but they don't give you a whole lot of penalties for it. There's the plane over there. Looks like a 777 over there. We'll keep our eyes on that 777 over there. Well, that one came from Manila, flight either 112, it looks like it's a 112. I think 113 is the departure. Anyway, here's the 787 over there. That plane is now pushing back from Terminal 7. This one's heading to the new one, flight 2096. Okay, now it's top of the hour. Good morning. It's now officially 9 a.m. here in the south end of Los Angeles. Now, we were just in Atlanta, but I am your host for the morning. Kevin, the plane jockey over there, will be your second host. Will be your secondary host for the morning. Soon I gotta head on out of here. I have stuff I need to do. But this is surely amazing. We get to see, we saw a 767-300ER freighter, saw 777. Come over here. Let's go back to the 777. This one is Philippine Airlines flight 112. Flight 112. That one's heading either to, probably gonna be heading to the west gates of Tom Bradley, so it's probably gonna go find a get out over in Tom Bradley International Terminal. And then we're heading out for its eventual later flight. I've seen here different type of planes. You had the A350, which is the Love Bus plane. Gosh, that looks amazing. And you especially have the A330-300s, which is also kind of rare because we don't really see them out here a lot over at LAX. You see them elsewhere, but they've been making new routes such as Manila to Chicago O'Hare, which is going to be starting up later this year. But that one's in Chicago O'Hare. Not really the greatest city. Also, let's go back to the United Dreamliner. This one will be heading to Newark, United's hometown. The people supposed to say that's United hometown. Anyway, there's another 777 over there. It's probably a 777 freighter. Probably coming in from Anchorage. The freighter hub. We'll call it the hub for freighters. Where all the big freighters, like the 747 freighter, 7 freighter, and then the 767 freighter, and the 11 freighters, which I don't know, they're going to come back anytime soon. Probably won't come back anytime soon because a plane just crashed in Louisville just last year, just towards the end of last year. There's FedEx. We're going to go for FedEx now. Such rarity to see FedEx take off over here. Here's the 777 freighter that just landed here. It's China Southern Cargo. What do you know? What did I tell you? It probably could be it came from Shanghai. I thought it was an Anchorage flight. I thought it came from the city of Anchorage. But they changed it. Anyway, here's it over there, heading to the cargo complex, just down over there with all the other freighters. Sun Country will also be taking off on the 25 shortly, so we'll be staying here for that. We have an A350 taking off. I believe it's heading to Atlanta. It's not on the LA-28 plane I was wanting to see, but it will be on just a regular A350 in the regular Delta colors. Let's go see if it pushed back from the gates. And it did. You're supposed to leave at 8:50. It is now 9 a.m. So it's running kind of behind. Get hustling down there, United. What are we doing? Here's the other planes over here. We got American. It's an A321neo pushing back from Tom Bradley. I was in this terminal. Believe it or not, I was in this terminal. On Friday, April 3rd. I was in this terminal. Then they switched us over here to terminal number 4. Here comes American. That one headed off somewhere. Let's check. That one heading to Philadelphia. That one's flight 3172. That one's an A321neo. Another one of these. We have so many A321neos we've got. We've got a bunch of American and only one of which belong to United. There's a Delta plane, the 757. Or A321 landing over there on the north side. On the north side, we have it over there. Anyway, so we have Zip Air. Gonna stay here until around 9, within the next hour. Air Premia. We did see this plane. Okay, here comes another A320 with that nose. That one must have come in from. Oh, they either. So let's go see. That one coming from Salt Lake City. That was only just San Francisco. But I guess it's over here to LA too. That's kind of a rarity. See such plane like this. So you can't really see it because it's behind this building. And well, the A330-200 over there has yet to push back from the gates. Here it is again with the A320. We presumably saw the last ever Spirit flight take off from LAX, because they're gonna start getting rid of the flights probably by bankruptcy in the next coming days, which is gonna be so bad. A lot of people are gonna be like, "Whoa!" Okay, enough sarcasm. Okay. So we have a Viva Aerobus A320 over there, another A320, right there. It feels nice out here. It feels kind of cool, but I like it. Kind of feels like the beach vibe out here. All right. So it's now known as Viva now, no longer Viva Aerobus. Here's the United Airbus A320, going all that way towards the beach. Go southwest on the north side over there. 737-800 taking off over there on the north side. Here's the American terminal. There's an A321. Looks like it's an A321 Neo over there, just sitting there. So we got another departure. Oh, it's Sun Country, the one I mentioned about earlier. That was the coolest Spirit takeoff I've ever seen. I didn't expect it to be that good. How you doing, Sun Country? All right, that one out of here. Probably going to Kona, Hawaii. Wouldn't that be operated by LAX? Well, I guess they'll just operate. Well, I mean, they're going to soon merge with Allegiant. Don't know how that if that would work. If they merged. Here's the United 737-800. Just taxiing down on over here. Comes another American flight. Don't know where it is. Let's see what plane this is. This is probably. Oh, this is probably the flight to Atlanta. Maybe not. All right. If you're liking the stream, subscribe, like this. Don't like it, then I don't know anymore. You don't like the stream, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm the only thing on right now. There's a United Max 8 over there. Right over there. It's taxiing down that way. There are more people. Got it crowded over here. We're gonna have all the good people from the airline videos like partners. This one's an A321. That was a CFM56 engine. Okay, so it's the IAE V2500. See where that Dreamliner go. Let's go see. Where's my Dreamliner? Okay, so has pushed back. Not sure what's going on in here, but it has pushed back. You can't really see too well, probably because of the pole. Never mind, it's taxiing. Taxiing to the south side. This 777 has yet to push back. That one's for seemingly 11:58 to Honolulu. This is operated by 777-200. Not the 200ER. It's either, okay, so it's not the ex-Continental 777. This is their legacy planes. Here's another level. lot of geeks out, a lot of aviation geeks out here. There's a bunch of them. There's a tiny, let me turn this back on. Tiny executive jets. Let's get to that one right now. Oh, look at that, it's a corgi. I don't care about corgi, we care about the planes. It sounds exactly the same as the A320 takeoff. It sounds exactly like that. What? You just copy the A320? What? Okay, so the Dreamliner taxiing over there to 25 right. 25 right isn't going to be closed anytime soon unless they decide to close it down, and all the departures will be over here on 25 left. You see what's new on 25 right. There's another United plane taking off. Talk about friendship, man. I like that. United Together. That one is with the United Together or Better United sticker. Let's just see where that plane took off to. That one heading to Kahului. It's a MAX 8. Wearing the special United Together plane colors. I like that. I like that. I like that sticker. Probably a favorite of mine. Here's a Delta plane that just landed over here. Let's get to that one right now. It's a 900ER. We'll stick with the Delta plane right now. We'll look at some others later. We'll come back. Let's go to America. I think this one came from Nashville, aka Music City, aka we love it here. Also, we love LA. It's beautiful here. Also, here a Vista America jet. How about the Sniffles? Okay, that actually came from New Orleans, Louisiana. That one's 737 900ER. That would be on an 800 at the time I was here. Looks like another A321 Neo departure. Probably going to be over here. I hope we get the Delta A350 over here before I even manage to leave. No, it's an A321. Dang it. It's so close. Tom, the 787 that probably landed here early this morning after I woke up. This one actually will be heading to the remote area of the airport. This one is going to be heading up to the remote parking area. Right over here is where it will be parked. Yeah, excuse me. That's slippery, not bad. Okay, here's a Vista America jet. Bombardier Challenger. What's going on with the United? Here's this one. Taxi on over to Atlantic Aviation, where I will stay until its next departure. Okay, there we go. United 777 now pushing back from Terminal 7. This one could be a Southside departure. Who knows what over there? Who knows what type of departure will be? Also, here comes the United Max again. back to the 777 again. Dreamliner should be taking off anytime soon. We'll stick with it. Let's see. That Max 9. Heading with the Max 9. Hold on. Heading to Pittsburgh. Probably one of the newer flights, flight 2204. Oh, it's on a Max 8, but apparently for some capacity reasons, it's not on a newer Max 9. Here we have Volaris. This one's an A320 Neo. Here comes the Dreamliner. Well, segment earlier. That one coming in. Let's go see where it came from. That one coming in from San Salvador. And now Salvador right there. Dude, I do not recommend. I am sorry, I don't recommend this airline. I don't know why, but it's not that good. You're flying to Central America. Take a good airline. Just take any good airline. All right. Also, here is the another A321 Neo, and we're taxiing over there to the south side. Hawaiian, which I'm assuming is going to be a later flight. United is going to be right now. I think all the times I've been here, it's been always north side arrivals. Well, I think one time during the eventual summer, during the summer season, it's been all south side takeoffs. Never have I seen them go to the north side. I've seen the 787 go here to the south side. And that was cool enough. That was really cool. Also, we have another A321 Neo. We have this one over here. Let's go see where it came from. From Chicago O'Hare. This one's a Chicago-bound flight, or inbound flight. Sorry about that, my camera's random shut off. Right there. Here's the A320 again. It's all like city flights, which we will see again later because airline videos just ends around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't been out here. Like, I haven't done nighttime LAX plane spotting. I've only just done the regular daytime plane spotting out here. It feels nice to watch. When we did nighttime plane spotting in Atlanta, that was from a previous stream. Go check it out if you want to. There's a replay of it. It's all there for you. It's all that is there for you. Here it is right there. It was a 757 landing over here. 7 push back. Nice touchdown. Probably a charter flight. Don't ask me that. Ask the Avgeeks. That China Airlines cargo is actually heading out to Miami, flight 5382. Let's see. Or it's either a charter flight or a regular passenger flight. There's 777 again. there. That is a beaut. Here's the A320 again. Going down to Terminal 7. Here's the Delta 757. Without winglets. Without winglets. This is what the wings look like. I'm assuming this is an earlier Delta model, or delivered it to them probably in the 90s or the 2000s. Presumably, if they're going to keep these birds. Okay, that one just started its taxi. See what way it will go. It is making. It's probably going to be a south side arrival? No, sorry. South side takeoff. And it is. Well, a time I've seen that. Because we haven't seen that stuff in ages. I'm impressed. That one heading to the south, that was flight 1158. It looks like we got an A380 arrival over there on the north side. We'll stick with United for right now. Then we're going to go over to Korean Air with their 777, A380. Now, because since we switched from the IATA winter to the now IATA summer season, they're now officially deployed the A380s, which is amazing because I haven't been on an A380 with Lufthansa in 2024, so about 2 years ago. No, I'm sorry, the 747. That is a beaut. Flying over, just went over downtown LA, now over here to the north side. We're wearing the older Korean Air colors. When I was here in June 2025, they were wearing the newer colors. Alright, let's see, we got Delta 8-21neo landing over here. Uh-oh, we got an emergency. It's probably the fire alarm or something's ready. Alright, this one is an 8-21neo. Let's go see where this plane is with information. This is again from Tampa Bay, Florida. Over the Tampa Bay Bucks. Okay, enough has been said. There's a 777 over there. Press the shutter button to turn on again. That one heading to Honolulu, flight 1158. Now, when I was here on the north side for the first stream of 2026, we did see over there on the north. Now I can see here on the south side. Here's the A321neo again. This one's probably a newer model. Alright, here comes American. Alright, that one off somewhere. I don't know. Going off to Kona with American, flight 246. That one's an A321neo. Airline videos is starting soon. Starting soon. They will be eventually. Done American E-Jet. Is on an E-Jet. American on a MAX 8. Let's see the flight information just a little bit. Let's see. That one, American Eagle Sky West. 56212. That one taken off to Austin, Texas. E175. There was an LR and LL variants. Here's another A321neo pushing back. We'll be heading to. Alright, here comes the special Alaska livery. Dogs livery. God, they look so good. They look incredible. Look, I'm impressed by that. That one taken off to Boise, Idaho. E175, wearing the special Go Dogs livery. We have a Frontier A321. Assuming it's either A321 or A321 Neo. Let's see. It is an A321 Neo. Looks like a Hawk type livery. Also, here comes United over there, taking off to Honolulu for its about 5 to 6 hour flight. That one looking amazingly good. See if we'll see the takeoff roll in just a little bit. All right, United, China Airlines Cargo starting its roll. No, it's Air China. All right, are we going to see United next? I think so. We're going to see United take off. We're going to have a back-to-back 777 takeoffs. All right. If you're ready, let's hear the PW4000 engines. Those are the GE90 115B. These are the 777 Pratt & Whitney engines. More specifically, the PW4000. We're seeing this with the 777-200 and 200ER family model jets. Not really so much the 200ER, the GE-powered ones, as are powered by General Electric engines. Those are ex-Continental. They have the N76 which Everett numbers, and these are N7XXUA jets. There's something commonality. Here's an A321 Neo. There's a Cessna flying over the airport. Here comes the United 777-200. This one's heading to Honolulu. Almost nearly 3 decades old. Can't even imagine it. It's only delivered to them in the 90s. There she goes. It's off to Honolulu, Hawaii. Basically, the new home of Disney Alani. Okay? Okay. The Wimbledon how far I'll go. Don't bring up that song again. Please do not. Okay, there's a turn with a dog. Uh-oh. Careful with them. Don't be too harsh with them. Alright. Let's go back to JetBlue. This one's heading up to the north side. They moved to Terminal 1 because of this over here. Terminal 5 is completely torn down. They're going to rebuild it before the 2028 Olympics, which is in 2 years from this July. So they have about 2 years to prepare. They need to get all the projects done before then in order to get this airport ready to go. Also, because the World Cup is only just under 2 months, either under 3 months. So here's United 800 heading to the north. Another one heading to the north. That's another private jet. See what the 50 story. That one a Beach 390. I didn't know they make those types of planes. I never knew such thing as that. Also, we got a rare American livery. Oh yeah, we'll definitely stay for that one. Oh yes, we'll stay for this one. This is a special. This is probably a retro livery, special retro livery. I just love how ancient they. I love how American preserves their history, keeps their history alive. Let's see. That one, in fact, is over there. Is officially the Piedmont Airlines retro livery. I've never heard such thing as Piedmont Airlines. Also, here's the Korean 747. Or Korean Air going to the gates of Tom Bradley. I actually have some pictures of it on my iPhone from when I was in this terminal. Over there. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. I've never flown to South Korea. I would want to soon. But alright, here we go. Fishing back from Terminal 6. Alright, about time. This one, fishing back from Terminal 6. This is either the Kahului route, or I think the other one was either 803 or 801. This one's probably going to be 803. No, it's 938. No, flight 933. Comes to United. No, American Max 8. We'll go to this one. We'll stay with the A330-200. Excuse me, I have to do something. There's airline videos over there. Alright, the camera's back on. We're still with the Hawaiian A330. I think our cameras are going to be over there. Looks like it. There goes Piedmont, the Piedmont Retro livery. Here's another freighter. Oh, that was Air China. That was Air China. This one's China Airlines cargo. That one probably heading back to China, back to its home country. This one's heading up to Miami. We have a special A321. Turn back on. Right over there. This one's heading back to Terminal 1. Probably going to be the new temporary home for a while until over there gets fully rebuilt. We're going to take it down. We're going to demolish it, rebuild it from the ground up. Should look really exciting before the 2028 Olympics, before the LA 28 Olympics, right here in Los Angeles. This is also going to be the airline. This is also going to be the airport where I fly out of in June of 2026. I'm very excited to fly out on Austrian Air. Let's see what type of seat we get. It's Southwest Max 8. Comes here, China. Alright, that one off to Miami. Here's United Max 8. Its URL is missing. What a surprise to hear Kevin Ray talking in the background. I don't mind that. I applaud it. This one is a 737 Max 8. You will see it take off here on the south side. Oh yeah. Such fun. Now we're heading to Phoenix, that JetBlue flight from Fort Lauderdale. Turn it back on. Here we go. We're heading to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're heading to Sky Harbor Airport in Phoenix, Arizona. The Valley of the Sun is what they call it. I'll just call it the hot area, or the hot club, because it's always so hot over there in Phoenix. All right, we have this another private jet. Wow, didn't know if take off the sides like a rocket. I didn't know this thing was a rocket. My God, it is hard. Okay, we'll just take the Southwest for now. That is way too high up. I'm sorry, that's way too high up. So we saw back-to-back 777. So we saw Air China Cargo, United, and China Airlines. China Airlines Cargo, specifically that division. Arizona, okay. So Arizona has officially merged with Korea. Well, they get rid of the Asiana Cargo. There will be no more Asiana permanently this year, because soon they're going to start merging with Korean Air, and then they're going to leave the Star Alliance, Airline Alliance, and then we'll switch to all Korean Air. Deliveries will be Korean Air. Alright, we got another Delta A321neo. Or a 767-300ER. See what plane it's going to be that lands here, because I'm very curious. I am the curious spotter. Never mind. That channel's actually been taken. Yep, it's an A321neo. Just landing over there on the north. I thought we were here. I couldn't tell if we were on the north or the south. We are on the south side. We're on the south. Let's see. It's an A321neo with Delta. Awesome. All right. Comes American Airlines. Beautiful livery. Can't go wrong with Vietnam. If you were a kid in Vietnam's days, you are a veteran of the avgeeks industry or airline industry. If you were that young and you flew with them, I salute you if you flew with that airline. My golly, it's so good. It looked really amazing. There goes American on the other side of LAX, on the north side. Let's see which way this A330 taxis. Okay, this one is going to be a south side takeoff, I guess. So if the wheel is going to the left, assuming it's a south side of departure. We haven't seen the A350, if I may ask. We haven't seen that plane yet. I wonder if that plane will be here on the south. If we're looking at the catch up, we were looking that we got a lot of wide bodies. We got Latam, we got Latam, United, 2 of the wide bodies. 767-300ER is like the rarest plane. It's super rare. They're super common. Over here it's really rare because we don't really get United's 767-300ERs. We've seen it with Delta Airlines. We've seen it with their 300ERs and 400ERs. Let's go see. All right, flight 1502 has pushed back from Terminal 3 or Terminal 2. It's either Terminal 3 or TBIT. Here goes Hawaiian, right past the pole. Can't really see. That might be what my equipment is. That's just a couple mounts. Alright. There's the A321neo. No, it's an A321. I'm heading to probably heading to Atlanta, Hartsville, Jackson, Atlanta. I was just there for 3 days for AvCon. Really amazing experience. Nothing unlike that could do anywhere else in the world. Here's this A321neo. We unfortunately didn't land here. We landed on the Southwest. Alright, that went off to Sky Harbor, Arizona. Phoenix Sky Harbor. Looks like some construction going on over there. So I will be on like a week and a half long trip. Alright, so soon we're gonna wrap up the show. If you're just liked it. Alright, so my mom is gonna introduce it. Here comes another airplane. I wonder what plane it's gonna be. But let's see. There it is over there. What do you think, Mom? Yep, it's another Volaris. Is it an A320neo? It looks like an A321neo, or is it 20 neo? All right, so we have a few more departures, and then we're gonna wrap it up, pack everything up, go home. So, yep, it's an A321neo. I was right. Over there is where you see it. Here's the American plane. Where did that plane go? Yep, this 737-800. Taxiing, this one is easily north. Judging by the way, looking by the wheel's direction once the pilot starts taxiing the plane for takeoff. We'll stick with Hawaiian. Well, Hawaiian. Now from Guadalajara, this one being towed to Terminal 6. Nice. Nice of them to taxi it over, isn't it? Yeah, not so. Got Alaska. I know there's so many planes. I know it's cool, but soon we're gonna have to. Okay, we got Cayman Airways, Flight 481. I have seen this plane so many times. It's not even a joke anymore. I've seen this plane. This one is probably headed to Grand Cayman, or whichever. I can't even tell the location exactly. I left at 7:55, so I got here a bit later than usual. Cayman Airways. Such a nice plane. Really nice. I like the design of it. It looks really nice. The stars, the monkey on the front of the fuselage. Come on, this is super creative. The creativity in this one is really nice. Go Southwest on the north. We'll stick with Cayman for right now, and then if we get to our next arrival, either next arrival or departure, we should see Hawaiian takeoff. We have a United Express E-Jet taking off right now. Okay, so the wind is starting to pick up. There's another A321neo. There's so many Neos here. So many of them. There's too many. Okay, here's a A330 Neo arriving there on the north side. This must have come from JFK, New York City. After that, we're going to switch back to Hawaiian shortly after. Press the screen again. This is a touchless, so I get to touch the screen. Don't underestimate this plane. This plane is amazing. Well, it's another Beach Cities Transit Plus. What did I even have out here? Oh wait, I forgot. This is a beach city after all. Never have I known that. There goes the bus. There it goes right over there. Here, we should see Hawaiian take off any minute now. We should see him take off. We got another E1 taxiing to the north. Kind of what not to expect. Here's the E330 again. That sounds like it's saying Sam so gourd. You know, someone's post. All right, let's go to it. Okay, don't do that. Oh, yes! It's coming here! It's actually coming here to the south side. Hey, this is a surprise. We don't really see A350s out here. We don't see any with Delta. So this is a welcome surprise. I actually am surprised by this. We don't really see A350 with Delta out here. So this is a neat surprise. Thanks, Delta. All right, this is surely going to be a fun one to watch. All the plane spotters are going to be out here getting their phones, their cameras. There's going to be an A350 takeoff right here in just a few minutes. After that, we'll wrap it up. We're going to put everything in the car, and then we're going to go home. We're going to take care of family stuff because that's what we got later on, and then we'll see you again in just a just a couple of days. Whenever that will be. There's an A330 Neo that just landed right there on the north side. So this is surely a rare highlight. We've seen Southwest takeoffs over here. I've seen, when I was actually putting some videos on here, I was actually saw an A330 300 and 200. One where the weather was super foggy. It was so bad, I couldn't believe it. How about that? We got an A350. So it's flight 1502. This one's an A350-900 with Delta Airlines. Right over there, we'll see it take off. Oh, yes. After this, we'll be watching a lot of videos. Okay. Wow. Wow, this is surely a surprise. I don't really get that much surprises out here, but wow, this is surely a surprise. Seeing Delta come here to the north, to the south, is honestly the rarest surprise I've ever seen. I've seen this only once with this new camera, so I get to see it again with this new one again. Right after it just got fixed. So after this will be the last departure for the day, and for the morning, and then we will we will ship everything up, and we'll load up the car, and we'll see you as soon as possible. So it's taxiing, assumingly. There it is, right over there. This one's heading to Atlanta, the home of the 2026 AvCon convention. I didn't fly on them. I flew on an A321neo with American Airlines. So it's surely great to see them out here. Also, oh, okay, there we go. Let's see if we have it on the screen. Okay, we do. So we had that one. We had a whole lot. That went off to, and we have another DHL. It's a Polar Air Cargo. It's going to leave in just a few minutes. We got American, Alaska to St. Wanaho, American to Atlanta. Nice. Heading to Bentonville, Georgetown, and then we got the Delta A350. Such nice planes out here today. There's the A330-900 again. Still back over there on the north side. You can see it out here. There's the A3. Oof. And we got the A350 over there. Let's look at the A350. This one heading to Atlanta. So this one will be taxiing soon. So after this, we're gonna ship everything up and we're gonna put it back inside the bags and then we'll head on out of here. Man, this feels like a nice welcome back party after like 2 weeks. Because AVL was also supposed to be at AFCON, but they ultimately withdrew due to contract issues, which is okay. Because I personally would have been awesome to see them here over there at AFCON at the Delta Flight Museum in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Here it is again. That is one beautiful looking plane. Look at that! Wow, man, what a sight! Hold on, I'm gonna capture this moment. We'll stick with it. This one's heading to Atlanta. Again, I did not fly this plane. I flew a different plane. I flew a much smaller Airbus plane. And no, I don't hate the 350, but I surely do appreciate the 321neo for actually, sure, I would love to fly Delta's long-haul flights. Sure, it looks nice, but in the coming years, let's see how that goes, because with all the tension that's going on right now, let's keep it this way. This is a nice, sunny Sunday morning. The airline video has just got started. I thought they started at 10 a.m. That's a normal start time. I guess it started a bit earlier. I don't mind it. Here goes my flight that I took to Atlanta. Such beautiful plane. We'll see it take off, and then that will be the last takeoff for the morning. Here's a United Dreamliner over there. It's a Dash 9, I think. It's a 787-9 or Dash 10, the bigger brother. Let's go see. We came from Hong Kong, flight 153. We're supposed to land here at 10:55. Not going to be here for that. But I will be here. I was here for the 2096 route and the other routes that we know. This could honestly act like a prom charter, since prom is around the corner for some high schools. Act like one. But let's see though. Let's see where that would go. Okay, we've been on air for about a good hour and a half. A good half hour. If you're really liking the stream with all the epic planes, subscribe down below. We'll provide you with some more in the coming days. With more on the way. Here it is again, now at Terminal 7. Alright, here's the Delta 737-800. Won't be taking off the north, we'll take it over here on the south. I didn't know such a thing as this. but now we do. Here it is again. It's gonna go right back, go right past the pole. Goes, came in. This all just feels like a regular summer, but with more sunlight attached to it. And it's actually much clearer out here today than it was. I thought it was going to be super cloudy this morning, but I guess it was not. I guess it's really sunny out today. Here's the EV21 with those engines, like the one we saw earlier. Delta almost there to 2.5 right over there. So we won't see the 787-9 with American. That will not be in the stream today, unfortunately, because I hope we get to see the United A320 take off. No pun intended, that actually will be the coolest thing yet. But it all depends on how well we time my duration here. We can soon be heading out here, back to Long Beach. All right, turn it back on, right over there. So we got Southwest, and now we got Delta over here. We haven't seen really much JetBlue takeoffs. These have just been arrivals. Unfortunately, there's a lot. Unfortunately, yes, we won't see it. Here is there's a Delta 25 taking off on the north side, and back over here. Let's see what plane takes off over here before the 350 does. It's another executive jet, so let's see if we can be able to manageably to hopefully catch the plane, hopefully on stream before anything else happens in the long run. There goes United taxiing here to the north, to the south side for them. So here's the one world over of the 787 of America. So right now is the beautiful big Sunday show. Oh yes, big Sunday. This is ultimately, if you don't know who my videos is, they make a lot of beautiful, big Sunday show streams. These are Sunday shows that are only here at LAX in the morning, and then last about between 3 and 4 p.m. He also does, there's other ones on Fridays where he comes back out here and does Nighthawk. That Nighthawk is when it's all pitch black. Stars around them. Anyway, let's go see the A350. And if that plane is on takeoff roll. Huh. We got some more stuff. Alright, Polar Air Cargo, another 777. How else do we have so many 777 takeoffs out here? We got Polar, the DHL, Singapore, which we couldn't capture over here because we were just getting here to LAX. We were just getting here to Clutters Park. We were just getting out here. We just got here. So that one taking off to Sydney, Australia. So it's gonna be 2 days over there, which now the NFL is now going to be doing. All right, here comes another. Before the A350, hopefully that's next. So we have a lot of north side departures out here on this side. It's not really that packed over there. It's a max. No, it's probably an 800. so exciting. So now we're waiting for the DHL. For DHL, for Delta, there's two Delta jets, one A350, one 737. They just recently ordered 787, the Dash 10 model with GE engines installed. I like that. Okay, here comes the A350. Here we go! Oh yes, this is gonna be fun to capture. Get your cameras out. All right, here we go. Get ready to hear those Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines. If you're not ready, then I'm ready. Here we go! I gotta say, that was something else, okay? I have seen now two Delta A350s. One was flight 782 in the morning, it was an earlier flight, and I get to see this. Can we bring more A330s, please? Okay, listen to the sarcasm right there. So we got Polar Air Cargo, and after that, hopefully, in the coming minutes, we get to see, well, I hope we get to see, you know, I hope we get to see more A320s take off. It was all Spirit, you know, probably the last ever flight I've actually captured right here. Thankfully 25 right, well, thankfully this one was not closed. It's actually just kept open. Also, is that an Air Canada? Okay, it's an Air Canada MAX 8. It looks like it came from Toronto, Pearson. There's two Toronto airports, and I have only just been to none of them because I drove from New York over there, in New York State. Look at this E-Jet. Looks like we lost track of it. Oh. So, alright, looks like it's taxiing over here. It's an A320 Neo. I'm not sure where that's going. Here's the Air Canada MAX 8 over here. Just landed. Right over here. If you guys enjoyed that takeoff with the A350, subscribe. It doesn't cost a dime. It is absolutely free. Feel free to. Here's the United 787 from Hong Kong, China. Comes Delta. Yo! Alright! So we have this Aeromexico MAX 9 just landed here. Oh, that looks nice. One Air Canada, one Aeromexico. This looks amazingly good. I actually like this design. I will both of them at the same time. Wow. Here goes United MAX. I think this is a MAX 8, assumingly. We'll look at the flight information later. Let's go see where that MAX is heading to. LAX heading to Baltimore. Flight 1093. Alright, this one's an Aeromexico, MAX 9. This one came in from Mexico City, flight 646. This was originally a 787 type flight. This was going to be a 787, but I think they changed it. Welcome change, actually. Here's an E-Jet. United back to Terminal 7. Goes back over there to Terminal number 7. Polar Air Cargo should depart in the next couple minutes. We'll stay on the lookout for that one. Alright, Polar Air Cargo. Alright, I think I can see their plane. Let me see. Also, there's a pit bull in there. Let's see, I can't really see it, but I'm not sure if I can see one. I don't got much to my attention, but alright, I can't really see it because of the buildings are blocking it, but it will be taken off on the 25s. Let's see if it goes 25 left. That way we can fully hear it. Here's another A321 type plane. Can't tell what the airline is until... Well, let's see it right now. That one's an A321 from Boston, Massachusetts. Alright, so about that. I'm going to change it, but I'll change it later. There's the Sky Chef's building where that fire alarm was going off. Oh boy, this one's a 25, either right or left. Oh, it's probably 25 right. Okay, I'm sorry, that's impossible to catch. It's too high up. Here's another MAX 8. Another MAX 8 taking off. Oh, look at this. This one. Turn it around. What are you doing, American? Turn it around and go back to Terminal 4. Okay? There's a 787. That's the same one. Probably still waiting on that A320. Should depart soon. Alright. Polar Air Cargo. Okay, so this one's a 2012 built. We'll be taking off right here on 25 left. No plane Jockey Rudy, but I don't know what happened to him to be like. There we go. Alright, we got Polar up next. That was Volaris. I don't really recommend them. They're not that good of airlines. They aren't that good. They have probably the worst policies. I have not seen them. I just only know because some family kept telling me about it. Oh boy, here comes the 777 freighter. All right, everyone's ready. if you can't tell, that was excellent. Holy moly. Okay, how many 777s have you seen? Okay, Air China, China Airlines, United, now DHL. That's 4 777s we've seen in like one whole morning. That's how you do LAX. At this time in the morning, you never know what planes you might see. You might see 787s, you might see A350s, you might even see A330s, maybe. But probably the rarest of them all is that they arrive here, because we've seen this many times with Lufthansa, wearing their 100 years livery. Wow, a good century, I must say. Congratulations, Lufthansa, and congratulations to American on 100 years too. It was amazing to be part of their history and fly between LA and Atlanta for the first time. Well, I must say, there's surely some amazing stuff. There's A321neo heading to Terminal 7, or it could be leaving, I have no idea. Let's check the tablets again. Comes another new flight. This one between here and Columbus. I must say, Americans really they really know ball. They know a lot of good things. There's a MAX 9, I think. They really know ball out here. They really do. Let's see where the plane is. See, I knew it. It was going to go to Terminal 7. About to another flight cycle. Anyway, we've seen way too many. Oh, so here's another one. E-175, another Egypt. I'm not sure how you do it out here. I shall say. I'm not sure how you really do it. Also, there is the MAX. Let's see. It's a MAX 9. I can't. You can't really see. There it is. There's a MAX 9. Saw one take off earlier on stream. Thankfully I caught that. So, the A321neo just got into the gates. Let's see about the A320. Okay, it's been delayed to 10:30. What? What? 10:30? That's like 20 minutes. What? You gotta be kidding. Come on. I wanted to see that plane, but at least we got to see Spirit. Yeah, that airline's heading towards something really bad. It's not looking good on their part. There we go. Here comes the American MAX 8. Not sure how they play ball, but they play ball really well. Alright, okay, some of the smoke, a 777 landed. No, I'm sorry, it's a 787. Whoa! Speaking of 787s, see where this one came from. Slowing down. I think it's a 787-10. I hope it's a -10 or a -9. Let's see what it is. Let's go over here. You can probably see it better. You can maybe see it better from here. It's a 787. No, it's a 787-9. How many -9? We've seen like 3 -9s, 4 777s, 3 787. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 787s, 2 United 787s. Here it is again. It's a 787-9 Dreamliner that landed here. See how far it goes. See how far this Dreamliner goes. Going all the way to Dockweiler or going all the way to Dockweiler. Okay then. It's going on the Dockweiler. Go find a gate. Okay, yep. It's going all the way to Dockweiler. Those are Mexico on the north side. Man, what a landing. Somehow, you can't say that sucked. Wait a minute, wait, no Asiana. Look at this. No Asiana flights. It's only Korean Air. Let me show you. You see right there, normally there would be a Asiana tail. But Asiana, I don't know if they cut this route. Is it because of some conflict? Probably conflict. Delta taxiing down 25 right. The flag blowing. Flag is blowing. So that United A320 should push back from the gates hopefully soon. Let's see. I see a NetJets plane it was actually taken off. This is the NetJets heading to Palm Springs. Basically the equivalent to Phoenix maybe. Back to what I was saying. There would be 2 Asiana flights. I think either Asiana cut them, or they just don't fly out of here anymore. Why about the Asiana? I guess they don't fly here anymore. Also, look at this. 2 Delta planes taking off. 1 landing, 1 taking off. That's sweet. Look, I'm just heading to Kansas City on a E-Jet. Out of here. Here's the Max 9, actually, it's the United Max 9. Not sure where it flew in from, but let's go ahead and fix that focus real quick. Here it is. Go back. So right there. Right there. Is where you can really tell. So that one from San Francisco. Yeah, so it's a Skyhawk maybe. Let's see. Yep, it's a Beach V35B Bonanza. I like that sound. Sounds very lively. Series like Coletta, I think it's a new 777-300ER freighter. You'll never be in this plane, or it's just gonna sit here at the gates. Let's see. Okay, so the plane was supposed to leave soon, but assuming because it's been delayed, it's gonna leave till 10:30. I'm not sure why. Okay, so it's orange and it's delayed by 15 plus minutes. Let's see, that's another freighter. Let's go see. It's a 757 from Newark, 2445. Looks like we're getting a lot of 757s up here. That's cool. That's cool. We're getting a lot more. Right there. This is the flight from Newark. See that flight? We did see the LA 28 plane that was heading out to Japan. This Let's go check on it actually. Where's the? No, not that one. This one. 10:10 a.m. It's past that time. It should push back from the gates of Tom Bradley International. Hasn't moved a bit, so I'm extremely mistaken I got delayed. There's a Delta A350 landing over there. Here's a United 737-900ER taking off over here. This one heading either to Houston or probably to Tampa. Right, here's United 757-200. This one coming in from Newark. Let's go check on Terminal 7, see if any planes push back. It looks like none push back, I think. I'm still waiting on the A320 to leave. So, no A330, so no A320 with United Airlines. Oh, okay, so now it's joining that Dreamliner. You can see it's joining the Dreamliner over there. So it's joining it over there. Here's this one. Has pushed back, but I don't know if we're going to see any more freighters now. If there's no one then we can just start packing everything up. Okay. Let's not. There's two United Dreamliner tails over there. You can tell over there that there's two of them. Probably one is either heading out or heading back in. Let's go check the freighters. No freighters, but there's a lot of. There's VistaJet, which just landed from Edinburgh. One is Air Sprint heading to Edmonton. One is just a Global 5000. Comes the 737, another one. I think that one headed out somewhere else. Oof. Oh boy. I'm starting to feel myself all over again. Probably because I'm starting to feel, I should feel it. I should probably feel it, but I mean anyway, we did see a lot of, we saw an A320, A320 Neo, what about A321 Neos with Delta though? We only saw an A350 with Delta. That was flight 1502. Got to see it out here on the south side. In fact, if you check over here, look at this. Spring has come, and all these beautiful flowers are already blooming out here. Don't they just look so actual pretty? Look at that. All of these flowers. Look at that. Look at these flowers. I sure do enjoy them. I surely do. Look at that. There's some beetles out here. Let's see, you can tell over here there's some beetles out here. Comes United. Downwind leg. I think that's the Japan A350-1000. Let's check on the downwind leg. No, it's China Eastern 777-300ER. Landing on, I think, the north side. If I recall correctly, yeah. In fact, I never really see them land here on the south. It's been majority of it's the north. Comes this little jet. It's so tiny. Look at that. Wow. I surely didn't expect that. Not even close. We're just rocking out of here. All right, so judging by this, it is, wow, 10:28. Wow, time go by way too fast. Sure did. There's another E-Jet over there. There's another E-Jet over there. Here's the outlook of Tom Bradley. So no Asiana, only Korean Air, because I don't know what happened to Asiana. Comes Delta. Here's United. This is a 757. Let's see. Yep, it's a 757. So, judging by this, it's going to go south. This one's flight 2127. This one's a 757-200. Let me see how old this plane is. This plane is very, very ancient. That one delivered to them in 1994. Wow. Wow, I surely didn't expect 1994. Wow. This plane is surely ancient. So this plane is very old. This is already at the UNC status. Congratulations for being that old. Anyway, so we are officially at the half-hour mark already at this time in the morning. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to get the charger. We're gonna plug that bird in. For the charger, we're gonna plug it in to get things, to keep it going. Let's go ahead and plug it in. All right, computer officially juicing up. Turn back on again. At 757, gonna be taking off over there. There it is right there. That one's flight 2127. Apparently, during the winter season, we had a little incident. I'll tell you about it. It was so bad. They had to. So it was this time in, I believe, in February or January. There was a 787. That took off over here on True Flight Right, took off and was heading to Newark. This time around. Apparently, an engine, a GENX, not sure what happened there, suffered an engine failure, caught on fire, had to come right back to LAX. People had to jump off of the plane, had to go onto those emergency slides, where had to be parked for weeks on end because of how bad the engine was. And it needed to stay on the ground here in LA for probably who knows how long. There's a 767. I can tell that this is a Delta 767. There's a 737. Over there. So it's all going to be capped. This is really nice. Look at that. There you go. What a beast. She is a beaut. She's a beauty. Look at that. So let's take off from my hotel room in Atlanta. So it's nice to see one here in LAX too. Because I've seen so many 767, 300, and 400 PRs. So it's nice to see them out here. Here it is. It does feel like a summer day. Not gonna lie. This weather feels like we're in June already. Holy smokes. This weather is not gonna get, hopefully it gets better. Wow. This is surely amazing. I knew I had to catch something like this. This looks way too beautiful. I have flown on a A321, but never. I think I've flown on a couple A320s back in my do fly up, but they pulled in 20. The whole flight. There it is, landing over here. All right, let's go see if the United. Whoops, I tripped off my charger. Okay, so it is on radar. Oh, okay, so it's going to be for 10:30 flight. Hopefully we'll see that here. Oh, here comes 757. Let's get to it. Let's get rolling. It's rolling down 25 right. Down by 2127. Here it is right here. Is another 737-900 ER. Oh, okay, we're going to cat this. Okay, we're gonna skip that. We're gonna go on over here. We have 747 arriving over here. Oh, let's see. Now, hopefully, I want this to go to taxiway Lima. I don't want it to go for a short turn off. There is Mom over there. Have it all caught here. Whoa. Okay. Yep, it's a turn off. Dang. We got a Polaris A320. We got the United A320 at 207. So here it is. This plane actually has been the ruler of aviation for nearly like 5, 6, probably for like more than 7 decades. 7 decades, but what they made the last one, it's the last ever built. This was so 21 for Orlando. We have cargo LAX pushing. But into the side departure, this one's heading to Punta Vallarta for 319. It's always nice to see some nice birds like these out here. Let's see which way it taxis. Hopefully it goes to something. Not here. So it's taxiing down to either 25 right or 24 left. Let's see. Cargo LAX. Yes, cargo LAX. Will be a 25 left. Best. Planes. Don't go that kids. Don't want to end up in a bad situation where everything looks super scary, but then it ends up looking horrible. You can hear those Rolls-Royce Audis working. So there's a United 737. There's the it's to the right. Look. Yep, it's turning this way. It's turning. Oh yes, it's coming this way. I have seen this one in Atlanta. Holy smokes, this plane is way too gorgeous. Those engines are absolutely out of this world. So we don't see 2 points. Hopefully this isn't the last ever flight. So that is what all that happened. Comes Volaris. I believe that one's a 7879. Another Dreamliner over here. got United and American. That's why the books enough. This one, Dulles. Alaska to La Paz. United to Puerto Vallarta. This from the Narita. Coming in. And coming in from Narita. Jose to Tornillo. Heading to Chicago, flight 2113. We also have a Fresno flight heading to Fresno, speed 175. Get the Star Alliance later. What's he keeping on? Here comes, I think that's United, or no, that's not United yet. What am I doing? What are we doing out here? Okay, our Premier has yet to push back. Hopefully they'll come here, because the south side is getting more attention than the north. There's less north side arrivals, or departures actually. Here comes Alaska, heading to Manzanillo. I can't even pronounce it right. What's wrong with me? Alright, so here's this Neo. There's a lot more planes coming, so let's go see what's down there. We have United, then we got Alaska, and then we got another United, and then we got the Dreamliner heading to Tokyo Narita. The one to Haneda won't be till we got Air Premier pushing back from the gates of Tom Bradley. This one heading to Seoul, flight 102. Let's hope it comes here to the south side so we can fully experience it. I'm sure I have not seen this one. I've seen this one take off, but on the north side. Let's see. No, okay. All right, you're not fooling anyone, are you? This one heading to the north. No. At least we got the A320s. Here's an A321 Neo. We'll be coming over here to the south side. Awesome to see you out here today. If you're really liking this stream, subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. This is truly going to get amazing as we progress on today. So we have another takeoff, I'm presumingly. Let's see, this one's another E-Jet. Another Alaska E-Jet. Where's United? Okay, never mind, United's over there. Let's see, there's United. Going to take off soon. Here's a MAX 8 over here that just landed. All right, so here's another plane. There goes United A320. That one heading to Puerto Vallarta, flight 319. Here we go. There it is right there. We can clearly see it. I can see it too well. There's another A321 over there. Wow, that is how you do LAX. Surely you can't really cap any of this. This is amazing. We got a Air Tahiti Nui Dreamliner landing on the south side of LAX. And we got the A321neo going to be taking off also here on the south as well. So we have a lot of departures, so this stream is going to be lasting a whole entire eternity. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Get it now? Alright, I'll zip it. Here's this one coming from Papeete, 7879 Dreamliner from the French Polynesian area. That's within Tahiti, so hence why I like that name. Here's the 7879 I was talking about earlier. This one actually was here, so it's been towed on over. It won't leave till like around 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So around the noon, within the noon hour. Wow, such greatness. Such greatness, all right. What's about to take off? Let's go see the lineup again. Cargo Lux 747. Here we go. I hear the GENX-2B engines. I hear them. Let's go to it. Wow, that was sick. That was epic. Okay, I haven't seen a Cargo Lux -8 in like so long, so it's great to see it again. Oh my. Oh my. That's not what I expected. There goes the Neo. I believe that landed here. There's a lot more to go for. So United 7879 is now taking off to Tokyo Narita. Still on? Yep, it is still on. So this plane is heading to Tokyo Narita flight 32. I think it's flight 32. Let's see. Yep, that one is flight 32. Let's go back to this one. Let's go back to them. All right, these two. One is actually arriving. No, one that just arrived. One is heading out to Seoul Incheon. There's another A321neo. There's the 787 I was talking about earlier. This went off to Narita by 3-2. Everyone has their cameras out? Let's go. Wow, none of us expected that. That was amazing. I don't really see that much of United's international flights. I only just see them domestically. Wow. Because with Atlanta, they don't really serve that much of flights, unfortunately, which sucks. So, American Dreamliner, probably the one I cried to because it was during Nutcracker season in the winter. Didn't see it because it took off on the other side of LAX. So thus, it's not a usual north side, it's more south side. So that's what stinks the most. It's what stinks. I know. I get that feeling a lot. Here's another plane. This one's an 737. We'll look for the A321neo with United because we have a whole lot of planes to cover in today's stream. This one's a MAX. Starlight's over there. Beautiful takeoff. So that's an Alaska Max 8. It's heading to Guadalajara. And then we got the A321neo with United heading to Chicago O'Hare. This one's 2113. The E175. This one, let's see if we'll get the focus back. This one looking like a north side takeoff. Maybe. Also, they don't screw it up. Here comes the E321neo. This one taking off to Chicago. Where's that Star Alliance plane? Where'd it go? I think it's a north. I think it went north. There it is. Yep, this plane is heading to the north side. Too far left. This is the Vancouver flight that I saw earlier this year in January. So I guess we won't see it here, which is unfortunate. We got more United planes. We got another 737. Here's ANA over there, Inspiration of Japan. Comes another Neo. Wow. Okay. Here's Hawaiian. Now pushing back from Terminal 6. I think this is the flight 803. We saw the one to Kahului. That one's flight 933 or 833. So there goes. Okay, so there's still more, but Soon after this, we're gonna pack things up. Then we're gonna put everything inside our vehicle, and then we'll take off back home. But if you really enjoyed the stream, thank you so much. Hit the subscribe button, slap the like button. Looks like my camera is we're gonna have to end the stream here. There we go. Just shut it, just turn it back on. Hopefully that does not happen again. This camera is probably because of the hot sun, so sun, but it still works, which I'm thankful for. So we caught a lot of great planes out here this morning. So it looks like we're gonna have to pack everything up, go back home safely. We got a United Max 9. Why are these planes interrupting me? I need to get home! Stop interrupting me! Okay, so this plane is heading to Hawaii. We saw Hawaiian A330 heading to Hawaii. We saw a United 777, another 777, so many 777s. So it looks like it was 777 galore day. I guess so. Probably because of how much this day has pretty much given us today. So there it goes. Unfortunately, won't be a south side. It'll be in. Okay, we got another Alaska flight. Stop interrupting my process, please. I have to get home. Oh, fine. We'll catch it then. Okay. Let's see which side the A330 is gonna go. Let me fix the focus. Let's see. Okay, it just pushed back from the gates of TBIT. It just pushed back. Okay, we hear a hawk. We hear that bird. Wow, we hear the crow doing that noise. Not every day we get to see that here in LA. Sorry about that, folks. This is not this is not our time to talk about birds. What are we doing? What am I doing? Especially as a host of these streams. What am I doing? Okay, so the plane has pushed back. It's doing its checks. Then after this takeoff, this will be the last one, I promise. Whoa. We got LA-28. We got LA-28 on the other side. Heading to Haneda, flight 7. There she goes. That one, flight 7. That one's heading to Tokyo and Haneda. Sorry if I sound too gibberish, but it's just the planes that get me too excited. Sorry. Alright, so the plane has pushed back from the gates. Let's see if this plane will go to the south side. If it goes to the north side, we're just going to end it all together. It's all on the line. Let's see what side, because we saw a A330 again with the same airline take off here on the south. It should start moving any minute now, any moment now. Start your movement. Let's see if it goes to the right. It's north. Going that way. There goes Air Premia on the north. Goes Air Premia right over there. Goes Air Premia to Seoul. That one flight 102. So soon. Okay, it looks like it's starting its movement. If it goes to the left, I will be so happy. I will end the stream after that. If it does, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's going to the south. Maybe it actually is going to the south side. Huh. I guess we'll see it here. So last takeoff. This is what we will call the one finale. But we'll call this the Hawaiian special finale. To this special day, we'll end it here, we'll pack up the stuff because I have so much stuff I need to pack up, and we will head home to, I have no idea. It's heading to the north. It's heading to the south finally. Okay, looks like we got another 787. Come on, stop interrupting me. Stop making me stay. I have to get home. All right, so this is probably a United. It's probably either United or American. Oh, whoa, is this American Airlines? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna see this. Go all down. Look at that. Woo! So, last takeoff for the stream. We're gonna pack up. See down there, it is taxiing down there to 25 right. Stop giving me more. I already have enough. Please. Okay. Definitely. I hope it's a turn and burn takeoff, because after that we're out. Look at this. Oh boy. Someone has a dog toy. What are you doing? Actually, as a matter of fact. There goes Hawaiian. It's getting too exciting, we know. We know it's too... Stop turning off on me. Stop turning off on me, camera. Either that or I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna end the stream before... There we go. Okay. There we go. This will be the last takeoff. We're gonna shut off the system, and then Southwest again. What are we doing? Also, yes, the sun. Yes, I know. The sun is making me want to turn it off. It's a MAX 8. Nice. Okay, here's the Dash 9 again. This probably must have been a domestic flight. I like that. I like that very much. Alright, it's going to hit the Terminal 4. Here's the Southwest again. The URL, I've noticed, is now gone. I wonder why they did that. I think it's no longer the 2000, so they got rid of it. So I'm assuming this is something with like newer planes. They don't have the URL anymore. It's now just a basic red hue, the blue hue. All right, now we're gonna look at ANA, All Nippon Airways, the inspiration of Japan. Thank you, Wind, for making my camera cool down. Thank you so much. Alright, so Hawaiian is going to be taking off. Where are you, Hawaiian? I see you. Let's roll. And after that, we'll close it out. We'll close it out. Well, we need to get home after this. This will be the last takeoff. All right, that will do it for today. I want to say, looks like this is the last arrival, I guess, for the day. After that, we'll end it there because we already got too much planes for the day. We already got too much for our Sunday to do. So it looks like it is going to be an Alpha, or it looks like it's going to be an Alpha 8, what they call it, turnoff. Understandable for me. Not under. Is that an A3? Wait, another A320? Oh, come on! Oh, there's someone. Okay, Mom, there's another. Okay, there's another A320 over there. They want to. Yep. Here it is again. For your entertainment. There's another one for your entertainment. Let's see the radar again. It's nearly 12 p.m. That one heading to Austin. That one's heading to Austin, Texas. Oh, okay. Looks like we're gonna have to end it here. I guess I'll say this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Please do so. Turn on that bell. It doesn't hurt to subscribe, but I'm sure we'll do you good. But anyways, thank you so much for participating. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.